Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be answering some questions I had in the comments, and I am going to try to switch my content types like back and forth. Some videos will be just me talking to you guys, engaging with whoever watches my videos, responding to comments, and some videos will be more visual, maybe like a day in the life. So let's get into the Q&A. The first question is, do you think lifting too much weight can have a negative effect on soccer ability? Okay, so I'm going to give you my thoughts based upon my personal experience and the research I've done. I'm not an expert in this field. I'm not like a sports scientist or a strength trainer or something, but I actually did spend a year studying kinesiology in college, so I got some credibility. First, I think lifting weights helps with injury prevention. It will increase your muscular endurance and strength and also stabilize your joints, especially in soccer when there's so much like change of direction or twisting and turning. If you rely on your joints too much, there'd be a higher risk of tearing like a ligament or something like that. Number two, it'll make you stronger and faster, especially if you focus on explosive movements like heavy squats, bench press, deadlifts, plyometrics. You will get faster and stronger, which will translate to the soccer field. It might also depend on the position that you play or the type of player that you are. I'm a center back, so if I'm going for a 50-50 with an opposing player, we're tussling for the ball. If I could bench 250, 300 pounds and he hasn't done any strength training, I could probably just like shove him off the ball. Finally, I think my last point is weight training is beneficial for soccer if you do it in the right way, and as long as it doesn't take away from the time that you're training on your skills, because at the end of the day, I think how comfortable you are on the ball is the most important thing to being a good soccer player. So to summarize, you should be weight training in the right way to get more explosive strength, speed, help with injury prevention, as long as it doesn't take away from the time that you're training your skills, touch, and just how good you are on the ball. Okay, so the next question is, how did you get a visa to live in Croatia? This is a good question, and I think it's something that a lot of players don't think about when they're looking for countries to play in. So if you have a US passport, there are a lot of countries that you can stay for a short period in if you don't have a visa. For Croatia, that period is 90 days. But yeah, after that period, you're going to need to have a visa. I currently have a digital nomad visa. It basically allows for people who work fully remotely to stay for an extended period in the country. I work fully online, so I qualified for this visa. And it was a pretty simple process. I just applied online. It took like a month or two. When I was in Spain a few years ago, I didn't have a remote job at the time. So the visa I got at the time was a student visa to learn Spanish. I enrolled in a Spanish school, went to class a couple times a week, and yeah, that's how I stayed in Spain. Basically, just wherever you want to go, search up that country, and then visa requirements or visa types, and then there should be a lot of information. I also do want to add that teams will often sponsor visas for foreign players, especially at higher levels of professional soccer. I personally never negotiated that with the teams I played on in Europe, partially because I was on trial. I was able to get the visa on my own, and I just didn't want to make it a hassle for the team to assign me. And the final question is, how do you stay motivated to keep training? My answer to that would be, I am not always motivated. You're not going to be motivated 100% of the time. Some days you'll be more motivated, some days you won't be, but that shouldn't impact your training regimen. I think the best motivation you can have is the motivation you get when you see the results from your training. So go train, be disciplined, see the results, and use that as motivation. Thank you for watching, guys. That'll be it for this video. Keep leaving the comments, asking questions, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.